Hey guys, this is Scott. It's 4th of July today, so I thought I'd do something fun. We are going to do a flag tow. First thing you'll need is a flag. Then you're going to want to drill some holes. Then you can attach a bridle on here, and it's important that when you attach this bridle that you kind of put it, see how each string is different lengths? So that's because this whole thing has weight, so it's going to hang below the glider. And so you can test it by spinning this a circle, and centrifugal force will act as gravity. So that's basically how it'll hang below you. And then I created this setup. So basically you have two poles, and then I stretched a lasso with a slip knot right here between it. So, and I put a little bit of tape just so I can see it a little bit better. This is fishing line, of course. And so I'm going to come through here, and I'm going to stick my feet in here, probably just 1 foot, and then I'll draw the lasso, and then the flag is laid on that side. The wind should be going this way, so I will have a nice slow speed when I do my pickup. And then the flag string should pull tight, and the flag should lift up and be taken away. So we'll see how it goes. I actually got advice from a friend of mine named Kevin, who used to do banner tows and stuff from airplanes for a living, and this is actually kind of the setup they would use, except they had longer shovels. But the airplane would come down and do a pickup and pick up the line. This is particularly useful if you have larger banners and stuff hanging in there, as it can, like something small like this, I could probably just do like a drop from my seat, but then you have to take off with all this stuff, so I thought I'd try it this way. And especially if you have like 100 feet of line. This is about 30 feet of line, so once this lasso pulls tight, we'll have about 30 feet there. So we'll see if that's enough to keep the flag out of prop wash and all that. You don't want to get it too long, because here you're towing this anchor, and if you'd hate to snag it on a tree or a power line on takeoff. We'll see how it goes. For this takeoff, I started my engine, but I only ran it for about 30 seconds or something, and so I should have given a better warm-up. I think that was the problem. So I pulled it up, had a really great launch, but man, I was not getting the power that I normally get out of the motor, and so I had a really long run here. Tried sitting down a couple times, and the motor was just not putting out, so I just kept running and running, and finally the thrust started building, and I got enough thrust that I could take off. So a little bit of an interesting takeoff. And then I looped around right away and set up to come in and snag my little lasso here on my foot. Winds were about 5 miles an hour, and they're kind of coming over the trees here and creating quite a bit of turbulence. So I'm kind of bumping up and down here, and here I got some sink, and so I gunned it, and now I'm too high. So I missed the pickup there. So I'm looping around, give it another try here. Coming in, trying to do a real shallow tack here, and just be really smooth on the throttle as I come in. That lasso suddenly looks really small when I'm coming in here. Stick out my foot and got it. It's wrapped up, pulled tight right around my calf. Worked perfectly. I expected the flag to kind of hang behind me more, but it was pretty much right below me, as you can see there in that shot. But overall, I'm really pleased. The pole's just nice and vertical there, and flags can be seen really well. And so I cruised over to our main highway and did some laps up and down it, and got a lot of waves and honks and such. So yeah, it was fun. I'm very thankful that we live in such an amazing country as the United States. I was just reading the other day that in other places in the world, every hour 10 Christians are killed for their faith, and we call these martyrs.
I imagine there are other people of other religions also killed for their faith. Christians just tend to be the most persecuted right now in the world. So I'm very thankful that we live here and we can enjoy these wonderful freedoms. Um, I'm so glad that I don't live in North Korea or Iran or Iraq or some of those countries. So it is a pretty amazing place. So I'm coming in here for a landing. I wasn't sure whether I should just drop my flag or just come in for a landing. I ended up just coming in for a landing. Fishing line, if it snags on anything, it'll just break. So it's not a big deal. It's only about 12-pound line. So I'm coming in pretty fast. And I start my flare right here. Smooth in and nice little touch there. Went perfectly.
Come on, come down. Thanks for watching my video. Feel free to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks guys. See you next time.